So here we are with the final round of qualifying. This is heat 15 out on the track. Top heat of cars trying to set their times, get them into the A final, ideally challenge for the front few starting positions. Of course, Lee Martin's already wrapped up that pole position. He ran TQ times in the first 2 rounds of qualifying, so he's secured that first starting position. That's the orange number 10 car we're now following on the track here in front of us. Behind Lee after the first 2 rounds of qualifying, Hupo Honigel had 2 second places. Hupo is the blue and yellow car, just going over the jumps in the middle of the track now. That's car number 4, but makes a mistake as we're talking about him. So that's going to cost him a bit of time. 3rd place after the first 2 rounds was Paul Bradby from Great Britain, but he's seeded in a lower qualifying heat, so these guys have just got his time to go on, try and beat his time that he set. 4th place after the first 2 rounds was Jorn Newman. That's Jorn in the number 1 car, just in front of Hupo. The brightly coloured car just clearing the jumps in the centre of the track. 5th place after the first 2 rounds was Mark Reinhard. Mark, the 4-wheel drive European champion. Again, he's seeded in a lower heat. 6th, Peter Pinish, also not in the top heat, as is Kevin Lee, who was 7th, and Ellis Stafford in 8th. Neil Craig in 9th. That's car number 9, just going through the infield section of the track now. The red car, clearing the jumps in the middle of the track. Those jumps being one of the key features of this track. A lot of the drivers saying that's the crucial point to getting a good lap time in. But they know they need to push it as hard as possible, but not make a mistake and potentially roll the car and lose even more time. 10th place after the first 2 rounds was Victor Wilk. Victor in the number 7 car, just going through the infield section now as he spins. Neil in the middle of that trio there, and Victor the last of the 3 cars, as Neil makes a mistake going over the jumps in the middle of the track. Well, join us later once qualifying is complete as we bring you the official top 3 from the press conference.